Welcome to the Shadow Hour. Most trains have a destination, a place to arrive, a place to leave behind. But what if one train never stopped? What if it ran forever, through shadow, through silence, collecting passengers who were never meant to arrive? Tonight's tale is a ghost line, one that still runs beneath the city, long after it should have been buried. Tonight's story is called The Train That Never Stopped. Riku Matsuda was 26, a salaryman in Shibuya, overworked, exhausted, and alone. One rainy night, after missing his last usual train home, he stumbled onto a platform he didn't recognize. There were no maps, no signs, just a single train waiting, its windows black, its destination board blank. The doors opened on their own. He stepped inside. There were other passengers, 6 or 7, but none looked up. They didn't blink. They didn't breathe. The lights inside flickered overhead. The train began to move, smoothly, silently, like it wasn't on rails at all. No stops, no announcements, just tunnels, endless tunnels, and something humming under the floor. Low, rhythmic, like chanting. Riku glanced out the window, but there were no walls outside, just darkness, a void with no ceiling, no floor. Then he saw faces, dozens, pressed up against the outside glass, mouths wide open, silent, their eyes gone. They stared at him, only him. The man across from him wore a pristine black suit, but his head lolled loosely on his neck as if it had no bones. A child nearby clutched a broken toy and bled from the eyes, though the blood floated, weightless, like in water. The old woman closest to the door turned and whispered, "This train only stops when it finds a replacement." Her mouth didn't move. The voice came from somewhere else, somewhere behind him. Suddenly the train slowed. The lights buzzed and dimmed. Outside the window, a station, familiar, bright, empty. Riku stood to leave, but the others began to twitch, heads jerking, eyes rolling. The doors opened with a hiss, and something stepped in, pale, barefoot, smiling too wide, its head tilted, then tilted more and more, until it cracked. Riku backed away. The thing followed, walking without sound. He bolted through the cars, one, then another, then another. Every carriage was the same. Same seats, same passengers, same people. Only now, they turned to look. Their eyes were his, all of them. Eventually, the train slowed again. Riku collapsed near the window, staring out. There it was, his stop, his real stop. He stood up, ready to run, but something was wrong. Outside, people were boarding, and among them, he saw himself, getting on, smiling. The train moved forward again. Riku screamed, banged on the doors, tried to claw the window open, but all the passengers smiled, including him. You see, the train found its replacement. It always does. So if you ever find yourself on an unfamiliar platform, with a train that no one remembers, don't get on, because some trains never stop, and some rides last forever. This has been the Shadow Hour.